Hi, it's the tiny one / Bishie, and this is the first Q&A for the channel and page. I really wanted to get more questions to answer, but that just didn't happen, and I just have one, but might as well. I've kind of waited a while to do this video because, like I said, I wanted to get more of the questions, but it just wasn't happening, and it didn't really seem fair to just ignore this person's question. So I'm doing it. This question comes from, she goes by the name Kawaii Senpai Cosplay, and you can find her on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll link her social media stuff down in the description for the YouTube channel, and then it'll also be on the Facebook page, or the Facebook post I do. Anyways, she says, her question is, what motivates me to cosplay? And actually, for the longest time, I had no idea. First I thought, oh, well, you know, it's being recognized as a certain particular character, or getting a lot of photos and all that. And while I like being recognized in character, and while I like getting all the photos taken of me, all the photos, I do like posing. I know I'm self-conscious about my mouth, even though I do YouTube videos. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. And with my heart things I'm dealing with, I can't get all my dental work done at once because it would be bad for my heart, and I kind of like living. So it's a work in progress, and one of these days this right here will be all fixed. But regardless of that, I do like dressing up, and I do like posing for photographs, and it's fun, you know, both being in front of the camera and behind the camera taking photographs of other cosplayers. But I really didn't know what motivated me to cosplay until a convention I went to the summer of last year. Yeah, it was May 2015. And that Sunday, the last day of the convention, I was dressed as Supergirl. And I felt really cool because I liked the outfit. It was not the regular Supergirl outfit, but it was, I believe, the outfit where she is Kal-El's niece, where it's the white top and the teal skirt. And I liked it because I got that cape flowing behind me, and it was cool, and I got these really nice boots that were actually pretty comfortable, even though they had a heel. They just had like a little tiny heel, so it wasn't murder on my feet. Walking in the streets, or not in the street, but on the sidewalk and the convention floor, which is basically cement, and then you've got this little teeny tiny pad that separates the cement from the carpets. It's not very comfortable in heels, let me just tell you that. But anyways, well, I was supposed to be Supergirl for a kid's birthday party, and I couldn't find the kid. I couldn't find what the party was. There was a miscommunication, and along with the lack of communication, because their phone was older than mine, and so the reception was horrible around the convention center. And so after looking around for them for about an hour and a half, I just gave up. and I decided, well, I'll just walk around. I was going to check on Admin Grell and see if I can go through the vendor hall and, you know, walk around, get some more photos for myself, and take more photos of other people. Yeah. Anyways, now, during the SEC anime, there's other stuff that goes on. Like, there's the Greek festival, and there's the... So, I think one time they did a home and garden show there, too. But, anyways, I think it was the Greek festival that was going on then. And, of course, there's people that aren't in cosplay, and they're standing in line getting tickets, seeing all these cosplayers walking around. They're probably going, what is going on, you know? But anyways, there was a little boy standing in line, and he had a Superman shirt on, and don't know what came over me, but I go up to him, and I said, hey, you have an S on your shirt just like mine. And I don't think he really saw any other superheroes walking by. I was at the DC gathering earlier, and I saw a lot of Harleys, I saw a lot of Jokers, but not really many from the Superman side. It's mainly Batman. And I guess he hadn't seen any of these others walking around, or I guess we connected because of our S's. And his eyes just lit up. And it was the most adorable thing. And he's like, oh my god, yeah! And he was just talking back and forth. And he was just so animated and so happy. And his parents, it was either his parents or his grandparents, I don't remember. But they just seemed so happy to see someone dressed up, but interacting with their child, and their child, the little boy, so animated and so happy to see me. And finally, you know, I talked with him for a few minutes, and then I said, you know what, I gotta go, there might be other people that need my help. And so I said bye, and he just like, bye, and he was just so happy that, and so excited to have met me. And there's been other conventions where, I don't remember exactly who I was cosplaying at that time, but there was another convention where I met this very, very adorable little teeny tiny Elsa. And I took her picture, she thanked me, and then I kept walking around, and I saw an Astrid I really wanted to take a photo of, so I took a photo of her. And here comes this little Elsa, the same little Elsa that came running up, and she went boom, and she tried, like she was shooting me with her ice powers. And I'm like, oh, you got me, you know, and I was frozen in place, and she thought that was the most hilarious thing, and she ran off. And there has been this other cosplayer, very adorable. Her parents are doing the right thing. She was dressed as little teeny tiny Harlequin. And I believe it was the same year, it was the same convention I took the picture of Elsa. I think that was for Winter Con, when I was dressed as Grell, I think. And, I was either dressed as Grell or C2. Don't remember which. Anyways, I took a picture of this little teeny tiny, Harley. And she posed in the most adorable fashion. I took the photo, I thanked her, and in this little teeny tiny voice, she's like, you're welcome, Puddin'. And, oh my god, I wanted to melt right then and there. It was the most adorablest thing ever. So, again, I made another long video. Don't you love me? But, long story, long answer, short. That's why I cosplay. Not for the photos, not for the recognition from the older people, because even though that's nice and all, it's the recognition of the little kids. And seeing their faces when I take their photo, seeing their faces when I interact with them positively. Positively is the key word. And because I think a lot of people, they'll see them and they'll think, oh, that's cute. And they'll just pass them by. And their parents have spent time to make them a costume. And these kids are so happy to be walking around as these characters. And they need to get recognition too. You know, they need to be treated special too. Not only little kids, but the disabled. I've taken pictures of Maple Pines in one of those power wheelchairs or scooters, and she was so happy to get her picture taken. I've taken a photo of a Dave Strider in a wheelchair. Again, so happy to get his photo taken. I've taken photos of male cosplayers, which I've heard the complaints, I think it was complaints, that there are hardly any male cosplayers, there's mainly female cosplayers. I take photos of them too. I have even taken photos of the new cosplayers, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about. The new ones that are just starting out, either sewing or starting out cosplay, and you see stuff that's, you know, maybe the wig's not perfectly styled, maybe the makeup is not there, maybe there's some stuff missing on their costume, but they're just so happy to be there among all these people and to be walking around in this certain character. And you know what? They need to have positive memories too. You know, they need to be said, hey, I love your costume. And from people like me who take photos, can I take your photo? And I make sure that people know where they can find photos. Like afterwards, I'll go like to the Sac Anime site, or I'm part of a group for some of the cons I attend on Facebook, and I'll post there. I said, hey, here are the photos I took. You know, if you see yourself, tag yourself. All I say is, please don't remove my watermark, and please give me credit if you post the photos to your social media accounts. That's all oh, and do not bash the other cosplayers in the photos. But those are my motivation, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of popular female cosplayers, and that's good and all. I'll still take their picture too. But for me, that's not my main focus, because they already get tons of attention, and while that's good and all, there's other people that need that extra little boost of positivity, and sometimes they need a hug. You know, sometimes they're having a bad day, a bad experience at the convention, and, you know, getting a hug, getting a gentle word, hey, can I take your photo once you collect yourself, you know, does wonders. So that is why I cosplay, to bring smiles on people's faces, especially if they're having a bad day. But hope that answered your question. It's now 14 minutes, I'm sorry. Anyways, please give this video a thumbs up. Like our Facebook page. I'm very tired and I'm going to bed right after. I'm actually going to post this video on Sunday, because I'm going out of town for stuff. Later today, it's Saturday. It's early morning Saturday today. I'm going to bed right after I make this video, but I'll have already done that by the time you see this. But yeah, you get to see me in all my tiredness. And my cat is right here. But yeah, my video was mean and cut out on me. I'm gonna see if I can splice these together. If not, I'm sorry. But anyways, yeah, please go ahead and like our Facebook page, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't know what it's gonna be about. Maybe it'll be some unboxing stuff for Fanime. because I just ordered some more stuff. Alright. Talk to you later. Bye. Saying bye. This is my kitty, Graham. Uh-oh. She doesn't seem too happy. Oh.